Fire hydrant. Lizi, tukaj greva danes greva tukaj, pridi. So yeah, once again ancient tweet. But today's plan is going just, along the Celovška road to Mr. Pet to get some ears for this one, because yesterday we had, as you know, veterinarian appointment, examination, and according to someone, this one, it was, basically torture. So we had appointment was at 6 p.m. We came about 10 minutes earlier as usual, and there were a couple of people already waiting. It was basically full Lizika, full weight room. Basically, two were waiting for their dogs to wake up after the general anesthesia. So yeah, and there were actually 3 French bulldogs, 2 plus 1. So one couple had 2, and there was another lady with 1, and then was us. So because of those Frenchies, I put Liza's soft muzzle on, but she basically didn't even care about the dogs. But because it was so warm in the waiting room, basically the whole surgery, we call them veterinarska postaja, which is basically veterinarian station, or some are also called clinics. I don't know how they choose their name, but yeah, I don't know if there's any difference between station and clinic, but so okay. The staff is walking around in their t-shirts, so that's why they have it quite hot, warm, between the warm and hot. And of course Liza was too warm, that's why then I have removed her muzzle. But when we were called inside of the examination room, I had to basically drag her in, because she knew what will happen there. Before that, while we were waiting, I also put her on the scale, and she actually lost some weight. So currently she's at 43.8 kilos. So she is now in basically the appropriate range regarding her weight, so according to the breed standards, Malamute females should be between 35 and should have between 35 and 45 kilos. So now she's in the inside of this range. I think 2 years ago, she had on her top weight was 47 something, but I believe that was basically also a result that for a day and a half before she didn't went number 2. So 3 meals, that's at least a kilo or more of waste. So yeah, I had to drag her in. She was resisting with And then you know, she had muzzle on. I put her the muzzle before the examination started. So the heart, the lungs, everything was okay. And then I said, no, she was asking, is there anything particular that is bothering you regarding this? I said, you know, she had problems with the ears, as you could notice in some previous videos. I said, I don't believe that there is any like infection or something. And when we were cleaning it, the ears, you know, there were no like foreign objects inside. And so she, you know, she said, okay, let's take a look inside. And then when we did, you know, apparatus, instrument, I don't know what it's called in English, ocular device, I don't know. Liza yelped when she touched her ears. Oh yeah, torture. Of course, ears were clean, nothing inside, no infection. So then we had our shot. Well, she got a shot. I was just, you know, holding her. So she took the shot, no yelping, no crying. But then she realized that the worst part is coming, and of course she wanted to go out. So I basically had to sit down on the chair and hold her a little bit tighter, because, you know, she then of course wanted to sit, because this is why basically now she hates going to the vet, because of the anal glands, not extraction, cleaning procedure. So yeah, for the last 3 years or so, 3-4 years perhaps now, I tell them if they can, you know, just as a precautionary measure, prevention, so they clean her, squeeze her anal glands, and she said, yeah, they were full, but, you know, no infection or whatever. So yeah, that was the end. And she said, okay, now the treats. I said, last 2 years she didn't want to take the treats from you after the procedure was done, but this time she ate everything, the whole fistful, because I think that is all. There is a doggo between the cars, as you can see. Liza noticed the doggo pridigreva naravnost. So yeah, there were some new treats. Usually they have like sticks, which I have also bought, but they had like, how could I describe them? They were short sticks, like, you know, 2 centimeters long, like 2 to 3 millimeters wide, meat sticks, basically, you know, like for your, let's say, nail, two lengths of the thumbnail. Ne pridigriva, ne morvaj tam. And then of course we had to wait another 5 minutes in the waiting room. Yeah, this was also torture. She wanted to escape outside, of course, you know, freedom. So we had to wait so that the assistant came and gave us, you know, the pet passport. Okay. See? Napridi greva. Okay, let's go. So yeah, we had to wait, you know, for the assistant to print the receipt and the bill. So if you're wondering, for the examination and the shot, plus she also got the tablets that she will take today, everything came about 42 euros. And yeah, and then was basically freedom. Yeah, she wants to go to Persian, but today we are not going to Persian. Pridi Lizi, greva danes tukaj. Tukaj. Ne. She wants to lay down. Ne, greva. So yeah. And then, not even 5 minutes later, when we were walking home, she had done her third number 2 of the day. Yeah. And as I said, because she was a good girl, we will go to Mr. Pet and buy some ears, beef ears, because we have run out of them today, well, this week. We still have other treats, but the ears are gone. So we will go to the Mr. Pet and she could hopefully examine all of the rodents there. And yeah, and then she will get her ear, even though yesterday afternoon before we left, Aunt came and she got an ear. So yeah, okay, let's end on this point.